I was 18 and Dee was 24 when we met. I thought it was all grown up. I had left my family that summer. I had been born and raised in Idaho, and they still lived in Idaho. And I had moved down to Mesa, Arizona to live with my grandmother, my stepdad's mom, and also my aunt and uncle. My uncle was my dad's brother, were living there. And, I had some cousins, and I was the cousin from Idaho. And Dee and I had been dating for about a month, and it was a Sunday night. He came over like he often did. But that night, there were, family members, again, my cousins, their kids. They were coming over for ice cream sandwiches and visit with Grandma. It was my 19th birthday, and I don't recall if they were celebrating my birthday. I don't remember too much about that part of it because of what I'm about to tell you. But I had been wondering if Dee liked me, liked me. Obviously we'd gone out, but I'm like, are we just spending time? Is he thinking about more because I'm, applying to college and getting a scholarship, I'm going to move? Or should I stay for him? And I'm not recommending that. I'm just talking about my 18-year-old thoughts. And so he came over and he gave me a card, and a birthday card. He knew it was my birthday, and he'd written in it and said, I'm glad we're friends. And so I'm like, okay, that's my answer. And then another thing that we would do is we would go on walks. So we left for a walk around the neighborhood, and he kept trying to stop and kind of pull my hand, and I didn't understand. I was like, why are we stopping? So finally he stopped and kind of just said, I don't even know how he said it. He didn't get down on a knee. It was just pretty ordinary. He just asked me if I wanted to be his wife. And I said, well, how about we talk a little bit, and because I had my life on 3 pages of paper, my life planned out. Spoiler alert, did not go that way, but I had some big plans, and I said, let me show you what I want to do with my life. And if you want to be a part of that, and obviously I didn't mean that he couldn't have his plans, but if you want to be a part of that, then sure, we can get married. So we did. We went in, I showed him my papers, we read through them, and he never said no to any of it. So that was how I got proposed to, and that was how I accepted.